back yet again with another video for you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm a realtor out here in Connecticut. Also can connect you with any realtor you might need for your real estate needs nationwide, as well as I'm connected with a network of investors. If you are looking for a cash offer on your home, feel free to email me below for both or hit the comment button as well. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it and go into the topic that we'll be discussing today. This one's a very interesting topic. It's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. Maybe some people will have some contradicting beliefs. I'm just gonna tell you the truth of the matter. And the topic of today is you can't take your friends with you to the top. What do I mean by this? Why do I say this? Well, it's simple. No matter how bad, I'm guilty of it too. No matter how bad you want to see the people around you and the people you grew up with succeed, you can't make someone think how you think. You may be doing stuff that's better in your life, and you may be sharing some insights, some words of encouragement to a friend, and they just don't get it. It goes in through one ear and goes up to the other. You tell them one thing and they're doing another thing. And it just so happens that while you're on your journey, working on yourself, getting better every day, working towards your goals, then you go and you meet up with them and they're just not on the same wavelength as you. It feels like as if something that you guys had in common, or you guys had a lot of commonalities before in the past, is no longer there. What's going on? Is it like what people say when you're growing apart? Well, what happens in life and what happens with people is, like I said, I touched it lately on one of my other videos, but you're either growing or you're dying. No matter how bad you want to see someone be successful and someone get better, they're not going to be able to do that until they decide for themselves that that is what they want. It's a sad truth. It's a sad truth. I've had instances where in my life personally, I've had friends, family members even, and I've tried to tell them, hey, take a look at this book or take a look at this insight, and it's rebuttal after rebuttal, or yeah, I hear you, and then the next thing you know, they're doing the same thing. So it's like you can always want to be the best person towards people, and you always want to see the best come out of people, but at the end of the day, you gotta focus on you, and you gotta make sure that your energy is going in the right direction, because it's okay for you to want to see people do good, and if they ask, then you go ahead and share your insight, share your ideas, give them maybe the advice that they're seeking from you. But to go on and just freely try to put your thought frame or put your advice or put your way of thinking on someone, it's not gonna work. And what's worse is that they're probably not seeing it like you see it. You see it as you're a great person trying to help them better themselves, but they might see it as you're trying to change them, or maybe they're inadequate. Why are you trying to make them be something that they're not? Or they might take it the wrong way. So just because we have the best intentions going forward, and when we talk to one of our friends, they may not see it the same way. It's a sad truth. It's a sad truth. So what can we do? What can we do when it comes to that? You're asking me, Richard, what can I do if that's the case? I'm experiencing that in my life. So what you can do is lead by example. Be the change you want to see in the world. This is what that means. So what do I mean by lead by example? Do everything that you set out to do, and then eventually they'll see you progressing. They'll see you climbing the ladder of success. They'll see you better in your life. So then they're going to get curious and ask you, Richard, what exactly are you doing? I see you, get better in maybe the fitness area. What are you doing to actually, get that body of your dreams? Maybe it could be in the financial industry, in the financial position. wow, like I see you're making these moves. How do I get myself into, something like that? Maybe even spiritually. Wow, you seem so enlightened, you seem so wise. How do I get myself on that path? Whatever it is, it applies to any aspect of your life. Because we as human have one thing in common. We all want to get better. We all want to better ourselves, but it's just a matter of we have to be ready for that. Because like I wanted to touch on what I said earlier. You can try to tell someone, your way of thinking, but you can take someone to the water, but you can't help them drink. They have to be able to drink for themselves. And it isn't until the ears of understanding open up that they'll be ready to take in that message, ready to absorb that knowledge, ready to change their perspective on how they see the world. So up until then, up until they're ready to change how they view the world, change how they see the things in their lives, maybe you've already evolved, you've already developed, and you're seeing things that you didn't once see before, or seeing things in a different light than what you once saw, and they're not there yet. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly okay. Continue on your journey throughout this earth, and the people that are for you are going to gravitate towards you, because it goes down to the saying, as within, so without. You're going to be moving on a different frequency than you once were when you start to change, when you start evolving. People are going to see that, whether it's for the good or for the bad. Maybe you'll find out that the people that you were once friends with, you were not supposed to be. It was just for the time. It was just for some years. It was just supposed to be like that way. Or maybe they'll find motivation and inspiration in what you're doing, and they'll gravitate towards you and want to learn from you. Or maybe it just so happens that maybe you'll run into a new crowd of individuals who are doing better than you, who are evolving, who have things that you want to have, and that are willing to help you out and willing to teach you. Maybe you found a mentor in that new group, in that new crowd. Because let's face it, guys, we're only here for a blimp in time. What the fuck do we get out of staying the same? Just because someone's been your friend since you've been a little toddler, or you grew up, you're your day ones, or you've been together since middle school, high school, it doesn't mean a fucking goddamn thing. It doesn't mean shit. Where are they heading? And is their trajectory going up or going down? Whatever the case may be, is that where you want to head to? Is that where you want to follow them? If they're going at the same frequency you, and they want the same frequency as you, and they want to go to the top, by all means, that's a friend to keep around. But if every time you see them, you get these negative vibes, or you feel like you're vibrating at a less frequency than you do with someone, who's more relatable at this point in time, or that's heading towards the same goals as you, towards the same destination, then hang around those people. Because the truth of the matter is, there's friends that you can spend a whole day with. There's friends that you can spend a whole week with. There's friends that you even spend a whole month with. And on the same time, there's friends that you can only spend 1 hour with. There's friends that you can only spend 30 minutes with. There's friends that you can only spend 4 hours with. It just matters on how you use this time, and make sure that you are the primary person that you have to take care of in your life. So if they're costing your mental energy, if they're draining you, if they're not vibrating at the same frequency, drop them like a bad habit. You don't have to feel sorry for that. It's life. It happens. They'll get over it. But you owe it to yourself, for the person that you want to be, for the person that you see in your mind's eye. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back from your greatest person that you can be. Don't let anyone stop you from achieving your highest potential, from being that success that you see, whatever that is to you, whether that's financially, whether that's physically, whether that's spiritually, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. Don't let anyone stop you from becoming that person. Well, I hope you guys received some great nuggets from this. You've received some value from this. Maybe this changed your life. Maybe you realize some of the things that I said is going on currently in your life and you relate to it. Either way, if it brought you any value, feel free to share it with a friend, drop a comment, drop a like, and definitely smash that subscribe button for your boy. Well, this is Richard Diaz signing off. I'll see you guys on the next one.